Good day, Dr. Carla Abakita, and to all my fellow students. Our topic in this video is pragmatism. What is pragmatism and how it relates to the field of teaching? This is Mr. Junrel Butaslak and Mul Angelica Lago. What is pragmatism? Pragmatism is a philosophical approach that emphasizes practicality, realism, and experimentation over abstract theory and metaphysical speculation. Pragmatists believe that the value of any idea or belief should be measured by its usefulness in solving practical problems and improving human experience. Pragmatism originated in the United States in the late 19th century, and its leading proponents included philosophers such as Charles Sanders Peirce, William James, and John Dewey. Pragmatists reject the idea that knowledge is fixed and absolute, and instead emphasize the importance of inquiry, experimentation, and revision in arriving at reliable knowledge. Pragmatism also emphasizes the importance of context in shaping human experience and understanding. Pragmatists argue that ideas and beliefs are always situated within a particular historical, social, and cultural context, and that any attempt to understand them must take this context into account. Who are the philosophers discussed pragmatism? The pragmatic philosophers were a group of thinkers who developed the philosophy of pragmatism. The most prominent of these philosophers were Charles Sanders Peirce, William James, and John Dewey. Charles Sanders Peirce is often considered to be the founder of pragmatism. He believed that the value of any idea or belief should be measured by its usefulness in solving practical problems and improving human experience. Peirce also emphasized the importance of inquiry, experimentation, and revision in arriving at reliable knowledge. William James was another influential pragmatist philosopher. He emphasized the importance of experience and believed that knowledge must be based on what we can directly observe and experience. James also believed that beliefs should be evaluated based on their practical consequences, rather than their abstract theoretical qualities. John Dewey was another prominent pragmatist philosopher who emphasized the importance of experimentation and problem-solving in arriving at knowledge. He believed that education should be practical and experiential, and should prepare students for success in the real world. Dewey's ideas about education had a major impact on the field of education in the United States, and his work continues to influence educational philosophy and practice today. Other philosophers who have been associated with pragmatism include George Herbert Mead, C.I. Lewis, and Richard Rorty. In relation to pragmatism in the field of teaching. In the field of teaching, pragmatism is a valuable approach that emphasizes practicality, experimentation, and contextualization. Here are some ways in which pragmatism can be applied to teaching. Active learning. Pragmatists believe that knowledge is gained through experimentation and problem-solving, rather than passive absorption of information. In the classroom, this means that teachers should design activities and lessons that are hands-on and interactive, and encourage students to actively engage with the material. For example, a science teacher might conduct experiments with their students to help them better understand scientific concepts. Contextualization. Pragmatists believe that ideas and beliefs are situated within a particular historical, social, and cultural context, and that any attempt to understand them must take this context into account. In the classroom, this means that teachers should help students understand the broader social and historical context in which the material they are learning exists. For example, a history teacher might teach about a particular event in the context of its social and historical background. Flexibility. Pragmatism emphasizes flexibility and adaptability in the face of changing circumstances and new information. In the classroom, this means that teachers should be open to new ideas and approaches, and should be willing to adjust their teaching methods to better meet the needs of their students. For example, a teacher might change their teaching style if they find that their students are not responding well to a particular approach. Practical application of knowledge. Pragmatists believe that knowledge is valuable only to the extent that it can be applied to solve practical problems and improve the human experience. In the classroom, this means that teachers should help students connect what they are learning to real-world problems and challenges. For example, a math teacher might teach students how to calculate the cost of groceries, so that they can learn how to manage their money effectively. Overall, The pragmatist approach can help teachers design more effective and engaging lessons that are better suited to the needs of their students, and that help prepares them for success in the real world. I hope you learned from our presentation. Have a nice day, teachers.